There were many other Force-based religions and groups in the galaxy while the Jedi and Sith were fighting. Now this one, was it more Jedi? Kinda. More Sith? Not really. The Jensaarai were something different, something special. A hidden order of Force users who believed in a balance over dogma and truth over tradition. To most of the galaxy, they were unknown, but behind the legend lies the story of exile, conviction, and a new way of understanding the Force. The Jensaarai were born in the final days of the Republic, during the chaos of the Clone Wars. A Jedi Knight named Nikos Tyrus, driven by desperation and a desire to defeat the growing darkness, began studying forbidden Sith teachings, not for power, but for insight. What he found challenged everything the Jedi believed. He saw the flaws in their rigid code, their emotional detachment, and their denial of half of the Force's nature. It should be noted that the dark side, even in teachings, corrupts and lies, and Tyrus fell victim to these falsehoods. But he wasn't alone. Others, disillusioned Jedi and outcasts, gathered around him. Together, they formed the Jensaarai, which in the ancient Sith language means hidden truth, and that name should say everything about who they are. The Jensaarai believe the Force isn't divided into light and dark. It simply is. The difference lies in the user's intent. Emotions aren't dangerous unless they control you. Power isn't evil unless it's used to dominate. So they learned to blend the Jedi's principles of discipline and defense with the Sith knowledge of passion and strength. They weren't seeking power, they were seeking truth. To reflect this physiology, they created something unique: armor. Each Jensaarai forged their own suits, infused with the Force, and modeled after animals that represented their nature. This armor wasn't just for protection, it's personal, spiritual, and symbolic. Their practices made them targets. The Jedi branded them heretics, and the Empire hunted them down. By the time the Clone Wars ended, the Jensaarai had gone into hiding, almost entirely forgotten, but they endured. Decades later, after the fall of the Empire, they resurfaced, this time clashing with Corran Horde, a Jedi trained by Luke Skywalker. Initially, they were enemies, misunderstood, feared, but after uncovering the truth of their beliefs, Corran chose not to destroy them, but to talk to them. And in this conversation, it changed everything. A fragile peace was forged, and the Jensaarai began working with Luke Skywalker's new Jedi Order, though they still remained separate, true to their identity. They never sought to rule. They weren't conquerors or rebels. They were protectors of the people on the worlds that they protected, and of the balance they believed the Force demanded. The Jensaarai shows us that the Force isn't black and white. It's not just Jedi versus Sith. It's vast, mysterious, and deeply personal. If you wouldn't mind, please give this video a like, and maybe even consider subscribing to the channel. I appreciate it. May the Force be with you, and have a good day.